Every hour, Hershey's produces enough chocolate bars to fill a school bus. But here's what will blow your mind. One tiny temperature mistake can destroy an entire batch. Today, we're going inside the type of advanced chocolate factory where Hershey's creates those perfect bars you know and love. If you love discovering how the things around us are really made, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We reveal manufacturing secrets every week. Today's Let's dive into the incredible world of Hershey's chocolate production. Before that perfect Hershey's bar hits the shelves, everything starts with these, cacao beans. But here's the first secret. Not all beans make it. Quality control rejects the imperfect ones using laser sorting technology. Watch this incredible roasting process. These industrial roasters can handle massive amounts of beans at once, but temperature control is everything. The beans must reach exactly the right temperature. Why? Too low and the flavor compounds don't develop. Too high and the beans burn, creating that bitter taste that would ruin your favorite Hershey's bar. But here's what's mind-blowing. Each roaster has dozens of temperature sensors monitoring different zones. The beans spend exactly the right amount of time roasting while being constantly mixed. After roasting, they're rapidly cooled using specialized cooling chambers. Next comes winnowing, separating the shells from the nibs. This machine uses precisely calibrated air currents to blow away the shells while the heavier nibs fall through. The air pressure adjusts constantly to ensure perfect separation, because every nib matters when you're making millions of Hershey's bars. Now comes the transformation that turns solid nibs into liquid chocolate. These are stone mills, but not ordinary ones. Each stone weighs as much as a small car and rotates at the perfect speed. Here's what's incredible. It takes days of continuous grinding to achieve the perfect particle size. The chocolate particles must be smaller than anything you can feel on your tongue. But watch this conching process. This is where the magic happens. The chocolate is heated while being continuously mixed for hours. This removes moisture and bitter compounds while developing those flavor notes that make Hershey's chocolate distinctive. The machines process thousands of pounds at once, with temperature sensors monitoring every degree. The most amazing part? During conching, the chocolate transforms from a rough paste to the smooth, flowing liquid that becomes your Hershey's bar. Quality control checks the mixture constantly, and if it's not perfect, the entire batch gets extended processing time. This is the most critical process in making Hershey's chocolate, tempering. Get this wrong, and your chocolate will be dull, soft, and won't have that satisfying snap when you break it. The chocolate must be heated, then cooled, then reheated in a precise temperature dance that creates the right crystal structure. The chocolate flows through a series of cooling and heating zones, each monitored by infrared sensors. The entire process takes nearly an hour, and the temperature cannot vary even slightly at any stage. Here's what's mind-blowing. Properly tempered chocolate has different crystal forms, but only one creates that perfect snap and glossy finish you see on a Hershey's bar. The tempering process ensures most crystals are the right type. Quality control tests every batch by taking samples and checking them under microscopes. Now comes the molding process where liquid chocolate becomes Hershey's bars. These molding machines are incredible. They can fill thousands of molds per minute with perfect precision. Each mold cavity gets exactly the right amount of chocolate, measured by weight sensors. Watch this depositing process. The chocolate flows through heated pipes maintained at the perfect temperature. Depositing heads move across the molds, filling each cavity in fractions of a second. But here's what's amazing. Vibrating tables shake the molds hundreds of times per minute to remove air bubbles. Any trapped air creates imperfections that wouldn't meet Hershey's standards. The molds themselves are engineering marvels, made from food-grade materials and precision-machined to incredible tolerances. Each mold creates multiple chocolate bars simultaneously, and the molds can be used for thousands of cycles before replacement. Next comes the cooling process. The filled molds enter cooling tunnels maintained at the perfect temperature. The chocolate spends the right amount of time in these tunnels, and the temperature must be perfectly controlled. Cool too fast and the chocolate cracks. Cool too slow and production backs up. Here's something incredible. Each cooling tunnel is massive and can hold thousands of chocolate bars simultaneously. Sensors monitor humidity levels because even slight excess moisture can cause chocolate bloom, those white spots that would ruin a Hershey's bar's appearance. After cooling, it's time for demolding, and this is where the magic happens. The demolding machines flip the molds upside down and use precise air pressure to release the chocolate bars. Think about every Hershey's bar you've ever unwrapped. It went through this exact process. Watch this quality control system. It's incredible. Every single chocolate bar passes through optical scanners that photograph it from multiple angles in seconds. The AI system checks for cracks, air bubbles, uneven surfaces, and incorrect dimensions. This is why your Hershey's bar looks perfect every time you open the wrapper. The rejected chocolate isn't wasted, it's melted down and recycled back into the process, creating a zero-waste system. This is how companies like Hershey's maintain both quality and sustainability in their massive production facilities. Now comes the final transformation, wrapping. These machines are engineering marvels that can package over 1,000 bars per minute. Each bar gets wrapped in aluminum foil, then paper wrapper, then placed in shipping boxes, just like the Hershey's bars you see in stores. Watch this foil wrapping process. The aluminum foil comes from massive rolls and is cut to exact dimensions with incredible precision. The wrapping machines use servo motors that adjust tension constantly. Too much tension tears the foil. Too little creates loose wrapping that won't protect your chocolate. The factory processes tons of cocoa beans monthly, sourced from countries around the world. The quality control lab tests hundreds of samples daily, checking for moisture content, particle size, and flavor compounds. This is how companies like Hershey's maintain consistent taste across billions of chocolate bars. The result? Perfect chocolate bars that snap with satisfying force, melt at exactly body temperature, and deliver consistent flavor every single time. Whether it's a Hershey's bar, Cadbury chocolate, or any major brand, they all rely on this same incredible precision. From bitter cocoa beans to perfect chocolate bars, that's the incredible journey happening thousands of times every hour in factories around the world. The next time you unwrap a Hershey's bar or bite into your favorite chocolate, remember the hundreds of precision processes that made it possible. If you enjoyed discovering the engineering behind everyday items, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell. We explore fascinating manufacturing processes every week. What everyday item should we investigate next? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode where we uncover more secrets hiding in plain sight.